Hi, welcome back to Doug's Basement Workshop. Today we're doing another farmer's market video for you. One of the things that a lot of people who go to farmer's markets, go to craft shows. So I don't know if this is really going to be a farmer's market or a craft show video, but however you want to take it. We have what I call my show tote. This is my show tote. It is my biggest tote. Most of my totes are short, flat totes, and this is sitting on top of a bunch of them. I'll show you a regular tote in a minute. And my show tote is the stuff that I take to every event for setting up and dealing with problems at a craft show. Now, there's a few things missing from here because they're in the house right now, and honestly, I'm trying to get caught up. I didn't put out a video for over a month, and I didn't realize that I didn't put out a video for over a month. So I'm trying to get caught up a little bit and give you guys some content and get some videos made. So this book is my book for doing custom orders. And in here I have coasters, I have journals, and I have art. So here are my order forms. If you guys want to see the order forms, I will post them somewhere for you. I have a bunch of my art that is typical on my coasters and my journals, stuff that is popular. I don't know how much this is really going to show up. I may throw some stuff in the corner for you. Probably not, because I'm rushing through stuff for the shows right now. A Tree of Life, a bunch of my art. It's all in this little book, and I can take custom orders right there to show, and I know how much it is to ship most of my items in the area. So this goes to almost every event. I can take custom orders, and I do a lot of that lately. A lot of custom journals have been going out. I live in a area where there's a lot of people who have rental properties, and they have a book at the rental property of people who come in, they sign in. I forget what they call them. I should know. I'm exhausted. These are my price tags, my price cards that go on the table. They are spray painted black, a matte black. This used to be chalkboard paint, but I stopped doing that. And these are my price cards. They go on the table. I have a whole stack of them. They are different colors, orange, purple. A bunch of them are black. They are written on there with different prices. Wall art's 30. I have a couple different prices for wall arts depending on the size and how long they take to make. I keep that in that tote. And I have different prices for different events, different cards. When I'm going to an event, other than the farmer's market, I have literally a stack of these that I just go through and pick out what I want for prices for each event. Yes, my prices change from event to event, depending on how much I'm paying to go to each event. The other thing that's in here is some of my display pieces. These displays are for my journals. They're little stands that set up, and I put journals on them. I picked these up at a going out of business for a show, for someplace, and they are a black shirt. That was a great plan. Little tri-folding stands. Great to have a dark shirt on. Yes, we are over in one of the other bays of the barn. We are not in the workshop right now, and there's not great lighting. So New York State says I can't have plastic bags and give out plastic bags to people anymore. I have not ordered paper bags yet because I don't have the money to do that and give them away for free, and I hate charging people. At the farmer's market, almost everyone brings a bag, and it's locals, it's not a big deal. I do keep my plastic bags in here still. I use them as art covers. So when people buy custom art pieces from me, I have something to cover the art with so it doesn't get scratched or scuffed up in their bag on the way home. My bag of almonds to use as ammunition in my catapult launcher. This little bag here is not my money bag. I have two of these. I have a silver one and I have a pink one. The silver one is my extra money. Each of these little clips here has money, and they have a bullnose clip on them. Is $25 in each one of these, and there's 5s and 10s in this bag. I also have in here is a charger for my square and a charger for my phone. And I have extra pins for my rack. in this little bag. This bag never leaves my show tote. I only get it out when I need small bills. I keep the money for my show in my pocket when I'm selling. My 1s and 5s are in my front pocket. My 20s and 10s are in my back pocket because I don't usually need 20s and 10s for change. I can usually do it with the small bills out of my front pocket. I do have a money bag sitting out on my table, zipped shut, full of some business cards. It's got some paper in it. It's got menus from every time you go to a show, there's places you walk around and give you out menus. If someone comes up to my booth to rob me, that's what they're taking. If they haven't been watching me, they think that bag right there is my money bag. I pick it up, I open it once in a while, zip it shut, put it back down. I play with it. They think it's my money. They haven't seen me take the money out of my pocket. They don't know that my money's in my pocket. Little tip for you. Paper towels. Keep a squished up roll of paper towels in my tote. I have this spinner rack. I have a spinner rack that I take to my events and I hang my bags of stuff on it. This board has a little mark right here, a bunch of little cut marks. I keep a knife in my pocket at all times because, one, I'm a guy, and two, because this little razor blade knife works perfectly for cutting slits in bags if I forget to cut them before I go to an event. And this is marked and has the spacing, so I lay the bag on there and it's lined up perfectly to cut the little hole to make it go on the spinner rack. I do have brown paper lunch bags for small things that I can give people when I need to give them a bag, even though I don't have the big bags yet. For charging my phone and my Square if I have to. I think I've talked about this before. This is my Ryobi inverter. Little battery comes off. I have tons of these batteries. These batteries are all charged off of my solar system up in Bay 1. And I can grab a couple of these batteries for big shows, farmers market. I rarely have to use it. But this is great. It's got a little flashlight on it. My battery is dead. I got to go charge it. So this is great. I love having this. And that has saved my butt many times when my Square dies and I need something. I have my little first aid kit. It has alcohol preps, first aid creams, and those little packets of first aid cream, Band-Aids, and a whole bunch of paper napkins. So if I get cut, someone else gets cut, another vendor, I can give them some stuff and shoo them off out of my way. I have first aid cream in little tubes, one-shot use, throw them away. I don't like disposable stuff. I don't like having to do that, but I want to be ready if something happens to me, someone who's helping me, or another vendor in the area. I keep my business cards in a little Ziploc bag, so I always have some ready. And a lot of my stuff you'll see coming out of here is in Ziploc bags or totes or some sort of plastic, something to keep it dry in case it rains. I always keep cough drops. You'll notice I drink a lot of coffee. I work in a dusty environment. I'm talking all day. When you're at a show, you're going to be talking. Have some way to lubricate your throat. You're going to get a sore throat talking all day, especially if you're someone like me who spends your entire week not speaking to anyone. Literally, I don't talk except for the 2 days at the farmer's market and when I do my YouTube videos. I have my disposable wipes for wiping down tables, stuff, hands, fingers. If I eat something at a show, I need to wash my hands. I keep a towel in there for wiping stuff down, drying things, for if I'm eating, anything. Spring clip. Back when I had plastic bags, I would spring clip the plastic bags to the back of my chair that I'm sitting on. I love my spring clips. Always have a couple of those. I keep a little extra rope in my bag, in my tote. Why? Because I'm a guy and sometimes you have to tie your tent down to something or tie something up. I've had to hang things in my tent. You'll be amazed how nice it is to have a little bit of rope once in a while. I have a pair of dikes in my bag because sometimes we have to cut rope. We have to cut wire. You would be amazed, a simple set of tools in your kit. I have a pair of dikes, pliers, and a flat tip and a Phillips screwdriver of every kind. I also keep in my pants pocket when I'm setting up and tearing down a Gerber, like Leatherman knockoff, a little Gerber multi-tool. I don't have it right now because I'm not working. I also have in my bag, ooh, cookie. Nope, no cookie. I have a roll of duct tape stuck to something. I keep a roll of duct tape in my bag. Why? Because it's duct tape and you can fix anything with duct tape. Your duct tape will go bad, especially if it's hot for too long. Replace your duct tape often. You don't want garbage duct tape at a craft show that's gonna make a mess of something if you put it on and try to peel it back off again. I've had to tape down tablecloths. I've had to tape down signs. I've had to hang signs up. I've had to do all kinds of weird stuff. A roll of duct tape, and your neighbors who are having a problem and having a bad day, you don't want your neighbor in a bad mood all day, when a little bit of duct tape could make their life better, or a little bit of rope because they lost one of their tie downs or a tie down broke. I've helped out my neighbors at craft shows so many times and made so many friends, it's great. And I'll tell you what, if you want to find out about other events, be nice to your neighbor at craft shows and farmers markets, and they will tell you about other events and you will make friends with them. And one of the things that people talk about at these events is other events and where they make their money. Another spring clip. They're multiplying in here. I have some zip ties, because zip ties, I've had to zip tie my spinner rack to things. I have a little bit of more rope. I need to clean this out. Oh, here's the other thing. My brown box, my shoe box. This is a weird item. Yes, I know I'm getting weirdly close to my camera. In here, I have rubber bands and paper clips for money. I have erasers. It takes smudges off of wood. It takes scratches off of stuff. I have markers for fixing up and making signs. I always keep a couple of blanks in my tote in case I need them. This is going to sound weird. I have chalk. And I have sidewalk chalk and I have regular chalk. Why do I have chalk? We often have sidewalks, or we're on the street or on pavement. You can write a sign on the ground. You can also mark your tent. Sometimes we go to events where we are there overnight. We leave our tent there. We leave all of our stuff there. We zip up our tent. If you have an Easy Up white tent, there are 9 billion Easy Up white tents. Good luck finding yours the next day. An X outside of your tent will make a huge difference. A hi, a smiley face, something drawn in chalk on the sidewalk or the road or the street outside of your tent will make a difference. A little bit of chalk can make your life better. I keep a couple pairs of scissors. Because I'm a woodworker, I keep sandpaper in here. Pencil sharpener, pencils, Sharpies. Like I said, I have screwdrivers. I also have name tags, super glue, and name tags, and picture hangers because of what I do. This is a cord for plugging in. Where is it? A speaker to a speaker, or a phone into a speaker. You'd be amazed. Many times it's come in handy. All right, guys, I'm approaching 15 minutes. I'm going to jump off here. Some ideas of what you might want to throw in a show tote. I'm sure there's lots of other stuff. Guys, throw in the comment section what I've left out of here that you take. I did not talk about the bag that I carry that has my money in it, my square chargers. I talked about some of the chargers in my square. What's in your money bag? You keep some stuff in your pockets. What is in your pockets during a craft show? Do you wear an apron for your money? Some people do, some don't. I'm looking at getting myself a leather apron for a woodworker's apron to wear during craft shows. I haven't decided yet. So tell me, what did I leave out? What do you take to your craft shows? I always take drinks and food in a little cloth grocery bag. That's also where I carry my money in and out with. So tell me, what do you take? Maybe the next video I do, I'll talk about some of the other stuff I take. I'll show you the types of tables I use and some of the other types of totes and how I separate my totes. Other questions, I'll try to address them in the next video, talking about how I set up and get ready for farmers markets and craft shows. All right, thanks for stopping by. Remember, like, subscribe, ask me some questions so we have something fun and cool to talk about that is poignant to your life and your events. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by.